Good evening and welcome back to Astro Colony, where I have already recorded an episode like this. Already, I've done half an hour of recording and it's basically half an hour of me moaning. So I'm deleting that and I'm starting again. We have a little bit of thing going on here. This is what I was building here. What is my? But I am going to start this episode with a moan, with a complaint. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So first and foremost, good things that we have done. I have built new power system, or an expanded power system, which actually feeds off of the main storage, and it basically reads that one there and says if you've got less than 100, open this. I guess it's broken. Okay. Want to try that again? Thank you. That was weird. I don't know why it wasn't connected, but okay. That's concerning. It was, but I noticed that before the power failed. Okay. So that's been burning for, I don't know how long, and 45 minutes now before. Anyway, it runs off this here. This is today's, yes. It runs off this here, and it feeds a coal, and if it says less than 100, it just basically comes out and it distributes between the 6. Because we need more power, because things are getting power hungry. We've got 4 smelters. This is all working fine. 4 miners. This is all working fine here. I've switched one of them or 2 of them to just iron, so we can get more iron plates. We do have 5,800 iron plates, which is nice, so we can build the floor. Remember, this floor takes 2,400 to 380 in total. So, yep. However, my complaint started with these drills up here. Oh dear, tutorial cube thing. Why are these so slow? Why are these so slow? Like, really slow. With the drill in my hand, it takes me 1 second, if that, probably less than a second, to mine gold ore. It takes these 8 seconds to mine gold ore. Why are they so slow? I mean, I get originally, they were because you only had the handpick yourself. But now with the advent of that drill that you've got here, these need boosting. I'm not saying they should be ridiculously fast. I'm not saying they should be the same as the hand drill. But I feel like instead of taking 8, these should take like 2 seconds. Also, they're not running at full speed. But it doesn't matter because it's still 8 seconds. Is that because the powers, do we not have enough? No, we have enough power. Workload is 53%. What? Did this have a power limit? It only has a 5 power limit. Oh. That's... Oh, God, that's... Oh, dear, this might come into another moaning episode. I've already deleted one of those. So you have to build all the stuff and that. I might just not bother mining on planets. We might just not bother. Because that's just the large dock doesn't have a way to transfer power, so you have to build power over here. So every planet you go to, you've got to build power on. There's already no way to get gas. If you go to a planet that has gas, there's no way to get that off the planet. So anything you want to do with them, with any oil, sorry, or whatever it is. Pipes you cannot connect between your base and the planet, so okay. Okay, but yeah, so that would explain these are a bit slow, but either way, 8 seconds to mine one when my hand drill takes less than a second to mine one. These need a boost. These need to be like 2 seconds or something. They need to be like 3 times faster. Seriously, they really need a boost as well. So yeah, and the fact that you can't transfer power between places is a pain. I know solar's a thing, Where even is solar? Solar's here. Just under chemistry, so yeah, solar's a thing, so yeah, I don't want to be building infrastructure on this planet and then on that planet, on this planet, on that planet. I want to build it here and then just plug in. That's not okay. So yeah, so there's that. However, the other thing. Oh, here we go. So you see this here? Look, this is foundation. This is a beautiful corner piece here. I do not want to build my base out of foundation because you can't run power in foundation. You can only run it through floors or through walls. So I would like to build an edge of foundation around like this, and then have power lines and stuff like inside here. Then we can have the power just dop up through the walls, through the wall, through the floors. That's fine. We'll make like the foundation 3 thick or 3 down, and then in between each floor there is a 3 gap. We can get down there. We can walk around. We don't have to worry about hitting our heads on cables and stuff because there'd be space inside there. So that's fine. So this is the solution I've come up to fix a problem here. Is we have the foundation on the outside and then we have the floor on the inside, and there's like this line around the side. This works. Now this took me half an hour to figure out to get something that I was happy with. I originally was going to go with scroll down here. There's loads of different textures. Fantastic, wonderful. I was going to go with this one here. This. Okay. Beautiful, yeah. And then we go that way, and then we get the corner piece like this. We'll grab the same texture and yeah, it doesn't go round. It doesn't bend round, which I get because it would require an extra texture and stuff. But doesn't matter. It doesn't line up properly as well. Look, it's really. I don't know. I don't get this here. I don't have that issue on that block there. This, although I think it is happening there. Yeah, it is happening there. So the corner pieces are slightly the wrong size. Yeah, but it doesn't go around the corner. So I couldn't do that. Okay. However, why did I get to this place? Why did I get to this solution here? That is because originally I wanted to have floor come out and then go along like that. That's fine. And then we have walls. I'm just using the red here because it was different to the other floor, so I could see what I was doing. Like this. Okay. But look at this. Look, the edging bends around and leaves the bit exposed here. There's no edging down the corner of the wall. You can't disable the edging as well. That is built into the game. It's just something that the flooring generates this edge on the edge. Okay. So it doesn't, but it bends around and it doesn't do. So there's no way for me to get an edge down here. I looked for some pillars or something that I might be able to clip in. And nope, there's nothing to do there. So I went, okay, that's fine, because there is under walls this guy. So we come down here underneath. Oh no, sorry, I've got to start. For some reason, you can't attach certain walls to underneath things. I don't get that, but that's fine. That's fine. I don't know. Cool. There you go. So we've got this guy here. Cool. Okay. And then we'll go to the floor, and we'll grab the corner place here, and this will look wonderful and beautiful. And no, look at this. What's this? What's this? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's horrible. Why would you want a corner piece? Does that the triangle edges don't do that. Their edging comes up and goes back the way it should do. Why doesn't that one? Why would you want that? Why would you want so if I was to build that, for instance, I want a disc. I want a disc in space. No, it's got a square edging around it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And there's no way I can see to disable the edging. There's no option to disable the edging. There's no floor piece without the edging. It's just there. And I just don't. It looks bad. It looks really bad. So the solution I had to this was basically have the floor come up to the edge. Oh, this is something as well. I don't know what's doing that, but I just have to remove one and push it back in again. That's fine. I'm not fussed about that. But was to have the foundation basically be the outside wall, and the floor sits one tile inside it. That's kind of why I wanted to have that. This here. Yeah, sorry. That's why I wanted to have this metal edging here, because it would look good as an edge piece, but then you can't do the corner on it. So yeah, it would look weird. So yeah, and again, I'm not going to go with red platform. I haven't decided what we'll go with here. I think the foundation I am going to go with this one. I keep pushing the wrong buttons. So many different games, different controls. So yeah, this will be the edge of our station. It does work underneath this guy. If we come along like this, and I want to go down by, I think 3. No, come this way. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay, so I need to put the flooring in first. I need something for the mouse to be able to look at. So that's the problem. So do that. Okay. Then I can come out like this. Oh no, I can't. Ooh. Okay, so we'll do that here. Oh, this is something as well. If you look at the bottom of a block, it doesn't. It wants me to build inside the block. To do that, I have to go down further, and then I can do it. It's weird. Don't get it, but yeah, right. So that'd be the edge of the station like that, and then the floor will just be one tile in. And the dock will still work absolutely fine. However, now I've seen there's a limitation of only 5 power per dock. I was going to put these harpoon connectors on all 4 corners, so that we could connect things. But if they can only transfer 5 power at once, it's pretty bad. It means we'll have to deploy. We might not just. I might not bother with planets. I might not. We might visit them. And I'll just manually fly over there and do things. If we need liquid for something at some point, which we probably will, I don't know what the whole gas or there's a piping system, not pipes, item pipes. There's an actual the transport tubes, which is fine. But I think later on as well, there's actual. Is there a piping? Oh, I don't know. There's a. I don't see it off the top of my head, but I think there's a pump jack. It might be you have to go to the second universe to get it first. I don't know, but I'm sure there's a pump jack. Like yeah, so yeah, mines is something else as well. We could always just build loads of miners and have that do the thing, and then the drones will go and do stuff. That's just kind of awkward though, because you have to build the drone separately and then getting the drones back. Yeah. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure on whether I want to do it. But anyway, what I was trying to get to. Sorry, I'm ranting because I was absolutely amazed that a corner piece, a smooth corner piece, and this one does the same. A smooth corner piece doesn't have the edge snap to it. It just becomes a square. It completely defeats the purpose of having those corner pieces. What is the point of having them if the edge appears on there? And there's no way to get rid of the edge. I can't delete the edge. If I could delete the edge, I'd get rid of the edge along all of it and just have the wall come along and the wall go down, and it would just snap to each other, and that would work. That would work in my eyes as well. But no, we can't. So this is the solution I've come up with. We will do this all the way around there. This is not the final place. This is just, I'm just building something to test some things. But anyway, the idea that I had was going to be, this is going to be our whatever place. I was going to do some terraforming. When we get terraforming thing unlocked or whatever, that we'd have our scientists, our workers will come in and they will live in the dome on top of our station. And then you go down, and below the station we're going to have the different things. So we'll have like one below will be, I don't know, whatever, and then below that we'll have the mining, and and smelting floor. So that would just be miners and smelters. Won't be very big because we don't need to be very big. So yeah, but I had the idea of that we would, instead of having the miners inside the cylinder, which is the octagon, we'd have them out on platforms, because then we could have the harpoon connectors out on platforms as well. So yeah, that would do that. I know there is laser transfer for power as well. You can do that. You can transfer laser. There is a thing. That's radar. Here, you got the energy receiver and the energy transmitter. So you can beam power around. So that's a solution of power. That's way off in the future in the tech tree, but that is an option for power later on. That's not a problem. But I guess like the pumps and stuff are, I guess it's something to do with Universe 2. I just know that from other people in the comments, from Primal mentioned in the comments, and that there is a thing that requires pipes, and there's no way to pipe from a planet to your base. There's no way to get liquid or gas, I'm not sure which one it is, resources over. So it's like, well, do you build all the manufacturing on the planet that has that, make the stuff? When you've run the planet dry, you then move on to the next one? Is that the idea? Because that's okay, but not great. But yeah. But I was going to have these harpoon connectors on all of them, and now I'm just kind of thinking I won't bother. What I'll do is on the top one where we're going to have at the top dome where the scientists live and work is actually going to be grass. Is my idea. We're going to have grass on it, so it's like a proper habitat. Might even try and build a dome around it. I don't know yet. We'll figure that one out. But and then we have the oxygen bomb in there, and then as we go down, I might have another oxygen generator further down somewhere, just so when I'm working, I don't have to worry about oxygen running out. And then we're just going to have these little platforms poke out the side with the connectors on them. But now I might not bother. And on the top one, I might just have 4 docks on either corner for the ship to arrive to bring them in, but also we could use those to dock to things, and we'll just keep everything within the cylinder. That might work. Yeah, that might work, which means I'll get rid of this. I won't have this corner piece here. We will go with edging, which means I could actually use walls, because the walls, well, actually, hold on, before we do that. Right, this is a very negative episode. I know, I do apologize, but I'm, no, we're coming. Oh, really? No, you cannot. You are going left and right. You cannot go up and down. I want to select all. That's the point of having mass delete. Damn you. Get rid of all those. Boom. Goodbye. There you go. Okay. So I don't know what I'm going to build the place out of either. It might not be this color. What do you think? What do you think we should build? Should we build it out of a different style color? We go with the red because I do kind of like this basic grid color. Let me let me take the corner of the edge of the whole thing here. Rebuild it with this other color. I do like this this grid one. I like it's very simple, but it's smooth. It feels smooth, if that makes sense. There are many different styles and things as well too there. I don't think this. Oh, this has got some funky. Wow. What's that? Oh, it's got a little. Light things poking out of it. You can customize all these as well. You can. Well, you can't customize these ones, but yeah. Anyway, like that. I do like that. I do like that. It's very simple. It's very simple. We could always have different floors to be different colors as well. There's no reason why we couldn't do that. But anyway, walls. If we go to walls, and I pick the same wall thing here. So we'd have a wall. We go down. I want to have in between each floor 3 thick, because 3 thick is enough. So we do this. Let's grab the floor again. Do that. We come up. Okay, so this would be in between floors. So when we build the staircases down or whatever down, we would have this all sealed off. And the reason I want to have it 3 is because 3 is enough for me to be able to put cables above my head, and I can still walk underneath them. Although you can auto duck, I think you auto duck, but yeah, 3 is enough to do that, and we can have conveyor belts down here and stuff, and tubes and things. Tubes can go on the roof, and they're too high enough for us to run around. So yeah, that would work there. But then I want to connect to corner grid. How do I connect? Is there another wall? Diagonal wall. Yes, there's a diagonal wall right here. Okay. And again, you can't go down for some bizarre reason. To do that, we have to do that and delete that. This is my only other sort of issue I have with it, is that there is the edge here, which isn't so bad now, actually. That's fine. I'm not sure what that is there and why it's only on that wall there, but I can ignore that. But there's no edge down here. There's no seam seal. I really wish there kind of was, but yeah. I do kind of like the idea of having this great big grey space station. That sounds really bizarre, but we could always change the outside to be whatever. There are many different colours. We can make it concrete sci-fi squares. We can make it concrete, make it blue. I don't want to make it out of glass because that's just weird. We will put glass in for windows on certain places, but the in-between floors won't have any glass. There's bricks, there's metal frames which are see-through. There's reflective metal. Ooh, that's shiny. That's shiny. We need to pick a color scheme for the planet, the thing. So for the planet, for the there's also metal. See, I do like the matte colors as well, the muted colors. Kind of blue. Kind of blue. The shine's nice, but after a while it does you in. The matte is quite nice looking. That is very, yeah. And we're doing it three wide, so there's no reason why we couldn't have like a stripe going along as well if we wanted to. It's an entire option there. Also, we got these ones here, which are there's 3x3 walls here. Although I don't think the 3x3 walls can be diagonal. But we could definitely put some of these in places, put vents in and stuff. We put on a floor piece, isn't it? So yeah, so you can do this, and we can do like 3x3 piece. Put a vent in every now and then. That'd be fine. Unfortunately, we can customize it. So we could try and match it to be the color of whatever wall we wanted to do. I keep pushing all the buttons, right? So instead of being this weird rust, I assume we can color it. Oh, from the inside it's... Wow, that's... Why is it not double-sided? Also, why would you want a vent in space? I don't know. I haven't really thought about that, but it doesn't matter. We could put a vent, that sort of thing. There's lots of things. I want to build something that's going to, as we're like flying back towards it, it looks, like a space station. It looks. It's not just a flat thing with stuff going on there. This design is quite nice here, and as I said, we can always add things to it. I do really like that matte metal color. Yeah, I do like that. And we can always customize it and change the color of it. Make it like a... Yeah, hedgehog brown. Although that just looks like a rusty space station. It's a bit weird trying to see it with the yeah, we can always do that. We can always put like a stripe in it or something to make it look, you know, like it could be solid and then a stripe in it or something. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Do we think we should do that? This is a 5x3 as well. I don't think the 5x3 ones can be diagonal, so they've got to be built on the solid. Yeah, obviously we don't want a window with anything as well. We could do any color with that, and anything you customize as well ends up there anyway. So yeah, so I could pick this, the 3x3 here. Well, then we can duplicate and customize this, and then we can try and pick the color again. Although it's going to be awkward to try and pick the color. So yeah, alternatively, we could just make the whole thing white. That is a thing, which would be very okay, so that is white. That is the default white. Maybe we can't customize the vents and stuff. That's awkward because it means they don't look up. They don't. Okay. Although the large panels as well have this edge on them, so well. Let me know. Let me know what you think we should kind of go with here. I think we will go with this. Our place is going to basically be a giant cylinder, and it will have open holes like on the floor below to have these inside. And we'll put. I think. Oh, I will change this up slightly. So here I've got. I think I want to move it over. It's all. I like to have the outputs in the center, but I can't in between the two. But I can't do that because of how things work. So yeah, and we can't put them on the diagonals either. That's kind of awkward. So to do that, or we could have them out slightly, like on their own platform, which would probably work better if we had them on their own platform, because then when they're trying to suck in objects, they're not sucking them through the base, so they'll probably go on their own platform. But yeah, but what do you think? Should we go with rusty? I kind of like that. It looks kind of rusty. Build a rusty place. or we go with, I don't know. Let me know what you think as well. There's also these custom ones here with different designs and stuff going on here. There's loads of things. I'm not showing them all off. I know, I'm sorry. But there are lots of different ones here. Also, does it matter? Does it actually matter? No, it probably doesn't matter. So, but yeah. Rusty station. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we shall leave this one here. Nothing's happened. I do apologise. Nothing's happened. I've moaned. I've whinged. But yeah. I'm sorry. We'll get onto things. I will. Now we have the platforms. I will build the second, third floor or whatever. I think I will build it out of this stuff. This here. Unless it doesn't matter, because it can be replaced. Replacing them is not difficult at all. So yeah, that's not an issue at all. You can't build on top of them, but we can do mass remove and then just build on top. So I can just remove a segment, build it, remove a segment. It takes 2 seconds. It's not a problem. So okay. Thank you very much for watching. I do apologise. Not what's happened. These need to be faster. Make these faster, please make these faster. Yeah, always done. I'm moving forward. Yeah. Till next time, as always, have fun.